The Poco X3 is another budget phone that has jumped into the fray in 2020. Value bang for buck. What are we getting? And I gotta be honest here, the Poco X3 delivers for the price. I paid 240 bucks for this phone on AliExpress. Now, if you want to spend a little bit more money here in the US, you can get it for around $350 for fast shipping. But I wanted to check it out. I wanted to spend a little less, 240 bucks. The X3. You saw the quick unboxing in the beginning of the video. This video is just an unboxing and a first impression on this phone. I'll come back in a couple weeks with a full review. We'll do some camera tests, some picture quality, some video quality on here. I just wanted to take a look. And I know this phone's been out for a while, but it's my first time seeing it, playing with it, checking it out, and I am very impressed what you get for the price. Now, in the box, we also get a silicone case, USB Type-C to charge, your user's manual, your quick start guide, and again, I did buy the international model, so the charging brick is not something I can use here in the US, but thankfully I do have plenty of charging bricks laying around. No thanks to you, Apple. Now, this phone right here, again, I paid 240 bucks for it. What do we get? Bang for buck. Specs on here, 6.67 full HD LCD display. It's a giant phone, a really big phone, and if we compare this side by side to the Note 20 Ultra, you can see here, the Note 20 Ultra is only a hair bigger. It's a little bit taller. Width-wise, they are basically the same. So a big phone, giant phone. If you like big displays, you are going to love the Poco X3. It also has a fingerprint sensor here on the side, on the power button, and it works really well, very fast. Now, the rest of the specs on here, 120 hertz display. Yeah, I said it. 120 hertz display for a $250 phone. Apple, again, Apple, I'm calling you out. 5160 milliamp battery on here, so battery life on this phone is going to be really good. You will absolutely get a full day of use out of this phone. Does support 33 watt fast charging, 64 megapixel quad camera on here, so we will be diving in, taking a bunch of pictures, doing some tests, checking out the video on here as well. 20 megapixel front facing camera on here, and it is running the Snapdragon 732G, so a mid-range processor, very similar to the Pixel 4a. So if you like how that performs, you're going to have no problem with the Poco X3. 6 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of storage on this model here. Now you can bump that up a little bit if you would like to spend a little more money, but I did go with the 6 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of internal storage. Dual speakers. We also get on the bottom here a headphone jack. So again, value bang for buck. This phone offers so much. Now this is also IP53 water resistant, not waterproof, so don't go taking it swimming and taking underwater shots. You will destroy the phone, but it is splash resistant. Now it also comes with the Play Store. Now the one gripe I have about this phone is it does come with a lot of bloatware. It does come with a lot of ads, right? As you're going through apps, as you're going through, just regular websites, a lot of apps are going to pop up. And I guess that's how they brought the cost down. Kind of annoying. You have to do that extra step to close out the ad and then go about your business. So a little annoying there, but the fingerprint sensor on the side works really well. I do dig it. Works every time. And a lot of preloaded apps on here that we can use. The Play Store is also available on this phone. So we're going to check it out over the next few weeks. Take a look, but I'm excited to use this. I saw a lot of unboxing videos. A lot of the reviews have been praising this phone, and I'm excited about it. So just a quick look at the Poco X3. I'm hyped up about this phone. Another budget-friendly model. This will compete, and it should compete, with a lot of the other phones out there in the $200 to $400 price range. And again, look at the size of the screen. It's a huge screen. I am excited about it. Battery life, I will be testing to see how long I can get. I'm definitely expecting a day and a half at the minimum with this phone. 120 hertz refresh rate. Let's go in and see if we can actually shut that off. If we wanted to, can we shut off the 120 hertz? So if we go in, refresh rate 120 hertz, so you can go down and go to 60 hertz if you wanted to extend the battery life. So I'll try both 120 hertz I'll run the battery down, see how long it lasts, and then I'll put it on 60, and we'll do that as well. Now, one thing I did notice as soon as I took it out of the box and started to set it up is it's not very bright. So we'll have to see how it handles itself outside in sunlight. In here it looks fine, you know, with the lights in the studio, but it is not that bright. But using this just for a few days, the only thing that's really bothered me with this phone has been the ads on here. Overall, just going into Twitter and doing all the stuff that you normally would on Twitter, it's actually handles everything really good, really fluid. Look, 120 hertz, very smooth. It does everything it needs you to do, and it does it very well, especially for the price. I'm not going to have many complaints when it comes to just doing the daily stuff you do on your cell phones, right? What do? We take pictures. Now, pictures we will be testing, but you take pictures, you're on social media, you're checking emails. This phone will do all of that pretty much just as good as any other phone. It's when you get into gaming and things like that, that's when you're going to notice the big difference with the budget-friendly phones. So we'll check it out. We'll see what kind of quality the pictures can bring us. Overall, the Poco X3, I am excited about it, guys. I'll be back with more soon. Peace.